Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little Just My Thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell. And today's commentary is protected under the Copyright Act of 1976. Everything I say today is for entertainment purposes only, given my commentary. So let's get into it. Now, unless you have been under a rock in the Real Housewives world, you have heard about the arrest of Wendy Osefo and her husband, Eddie. Here is her mugshot where she was, trying to look cute. But Wendy girl, are you okay? Because you've got all of these degrees, so you've got book sense, but where the heck is your common sense? Now, when Wendy first came on Real Housewives of Potomac, she led with her PhD. She made sure that we all knew that she had a PhD. But right now, you are looking really stupid for, claiming that you got robbed in Carroll County, where last time I checked, they don't have a whole bunch of robberies out there. And just for the record, I am from the DMV, so I am familiar with Carroll County, which is probably, less than 1% people of color, very rural, very upscale as far as incomes. They're just not out there robbing. Wrong county for you and your husband to allegedly pull off this stunt with your insurance company. Frankly, I'm embarrassed that someone who has a PhD and someone who has a law degree did this kind of ish. Really. You two have just fed into the stereotype that all Nigerians are scammers. Thank you. I know that Nigeria is trying to get that stereotype off of them, and you just help perpetuate it. Girl, as a member of the D9, you should know better, especially on this. What are you doing? And Giselle, why didn't you snatch your sorority sister? Or are you guys just AKAs and not sorors? Because y'all do not act like you are sorority sisters at all with the hate you give to each other. And let me just say that I am so happy that you are a member of Giselle's sorority and not a member of mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because Deltas, we don't do this stuff. But apparently this must be something that y'all do over in Alpha Kappa Alpha land. Or at least you do this. Anywho, I'm just trying to understand how somebody who has a PhD and their licensed lawyer husband got themselves into this case of fraud over items that they claim were stolen, yet we have evidence that they had said items after the alleged robbery, shall we say. Now it appears that Wendy is trying to distance herself and have her case separate from her husband's. In addition, she's stating that the arrest was fraudulent and that things were illegally obtained. But she's separating her case from her husband? Is there trouble in paradise? I'm wondering. Or is this a strategic move on her part? I'm just saying, because as far as I know, a wife can't testify against her husband and a husband can't testify against his wife. So what's going on? Is she trying to imply that this was all Eddie's idea and that she was an unknowing participant? And you would think that someone who has a law degree wouldn't get themselves caught up in this stuff or catch their wife up in this kind of stuff. I know that he's probably going to lose that law license, even over the slightest implication of fraud. Good thing he's not using it, though. With his Happy Eddie cannabis business. And rumor has it that Happy Eddie isn't so happy. I mean, the business, not Eddie per se. But anywho, yeah, it hasn't been raking in all this cash, and they may have some alleged financial issues. Now, I know Carroll County is pretty expensive to live in, so that could be true. And then Candace, who's no longer on the show, has jumped into the mix because Ashley Darby, with her petty behind, is out there laughing at all this stuff that's going on with Wendy and Eddie. Now, Ashley girl, you live in a glass house and you don't need to be throwing any shade on anyone else, especially when your singing ability leaves much to be desired, ma'am. My question is a serious one. Was Wendy and Eddie born in the United States, or were they born in Nigeria and became U.S. citizens, or are they green card holders? Because if they are not actual citizens, this may have an effect on them if, in fact, this is found to be true. I'm asking for a friend. And the last thing the Real Housewives of Potomac needs at this time is another cast member going to jail. I mean, we still remember the DUI situation with Karen. This is messy, y'all. What are your thoughts? Do you think that Wendy did this and she's just strategically moving herself away from her husband? Or do you think that her allegations that it's all illegal are true? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, because this is a mess. And if you would be so kind as to follow me on my other social media, I would really love it. Catch me over on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, now X, and my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys.